here's some of the ways, again, just to work on establishing and making sure that you build up this score for yourself. You know, the whole idea, the concept of starting small and building up, I think really is important. Having a savings and checking account can help. Now, those might not directly impact your score per se, but especially in a community like ours and with the Bank of Prairie du Sac, what I tell students is that if you have a savings account, if you have a checking account, and you maintain those in really good status all the time, if you need that first car loan, where you might go to Madison or you might go to somewhere else and ask for a loan, institutions there are going to say, no, sorry, you don't qualify. But because the bank has a history with you, they might be more interested to do that. Putting utilities and rent in your name is going to help out as well. That's another one that I give young people the recommendation. If you're going to go off to college, you're going to live with some roommates, you want to build your score, instead of worrying about getting that credit card right away, put your electric bill in your name, put your heat bill in your name, and then make sure that all your roommates are paying on time so those payments are made. Local department store, bank credit card, gas cards, those can help. Getting cosigners for a small personal loan can do that as well. The cosigner is there, of course, as just a safety net for the lender, but you are the one that's making the payments. You are the one that's going to be impacted by that. Offer larger down payments for a loan, those types of things. And then the secured credit card. And this is another one, too, that I think is a really good option for people, either if they're just starting out in credit or maybe if they've had some credit problems and they want to build up. You guys familiar with secured credit cards? Okay. So what you would do is, let's say that you would let's say you got your tax refund and you got $500 for a tax refund. You could contact a company, a credit card company. You'd say, I'd like a secured credit card. You send them the $500, they hold on to that, and they issue you a credit card with $500 as the line of credit. You use it like a regular credit card. You use it for a year or two, and then once you've met their criteria, they're going to send you that $500 back, and they're going to issue you an unsecured card. So it's their way of being safe, but again, for you, it's a way of building that credit in a safe way, knowing that you're not going to max yourself out because they're going to have that $500. So that's just another way to do it. And then as far as for maintaining good credit, I think 10 really important things to think about. Just make sure you set that budget and you live within that budget, knowing what you can afford, knowing what you can't. You always want to making sure that you're providing complete and accurate and consistent identification on your credit applications. You want to make sure you're paying your bills on time. Again, having some credit, but not too much credit that's going to overextend you. Having that mixture of credit types is really important too. If everything that you have is just credit cards and that's what you're counting on billing your credit with, that's not going to be a good thing. So it's great to have your cell phone bill in your name. It's great to have a mortgage or a rent payment that you're making or a car loan that you're having as well. Make sure you keep your card balances low. Make sure you use caution when closing accounts. And this one still is one that just, I think, baffles people, and it still baffles me. I know people who are kind of in that rotation now of doing card transfers, opening up a new card, transferring their old balances onto there to extend that 0% financing for another 12 months or 14 months or whatever it is. And then the question is, well, if I do transfer that, do I close out this old one? And it's kind of a catch-22. If you don't close it out, that's potential debt that you have, which is going to hurt you. If you do close it out, you've lost that history. So again, my recommendation, I guess, again, and I'm not an expert in this, but I would just be very, very careful with what you're closing out. The ones that you've had for a while, even if you're not using them anymore, those are the ones that you can leave open. The short-term ones, again, to close out that potential debt out there might not be a bad idea. Be aware of the debt-to-income ratio that you have. Make sure that you can demonstrate stability with where you're living, with jobs, those kind of things. And then number 10, I think this is when people get, if they start to run into problems, they get so embarrassed by it. But really the most important thing is reach out to those lenders and say, hey, I'm having some problems. What can we do here? How can we make this work? And they're gonna appreciate that and probably help you out more than what you think. All right.